Hi. More or less, this is somewhat directed to those of you who are not as involved with video gaming and perhaps wondering why something that's relatively trivial, or at least that's how you tend to view it, is worthy of a chapter in a textbook on media communication. So, what I want to do here is I want to attempt to convince you of the significance of digital gaming as an industry. And I'm going to do that from a strictly financial point of view. I'm not going to argue the value, the worth of the industry as something, to get your time involved in, but simply the value of the worth in the industry in terms of a legitimate force to be reckoned with. There is a company that goes by the acronym of NPD, and it basically measures a lot of the business of video gaming and tracks it. And there's some of the statistics and some of the numbers that NPD has come up with are pretty staggering. So in 2010, the Americans spent over $15 billion in video gaming. $15 billion. And that doesn't count the equipment. That's just the gaming. In 2010, the top games were Call of Duty, Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops, Madden NFL, Halo, Super Mario Brothers, and Red Dead Redemption. About 4% of the gaming population is considered an extreme gamer. And these average people will spend an average of 2 days a week, full days. So approximately 48 and a half hours a week spending video games. And US gamers will spend on average about 13 hours a week. It certainly rivals, for many people, the amount of time spent watching television or listening to the radio. Certainly legitimate as a force to be reckoned with when you consider that. Some of the other things that I just briefly wanted to show you, and unfortunately I can't seem to get my usual program, which has the PowerPoint and the webcam inset. I can't seem to get that running today for some reason. But I wanted to show you a comparison of some of the top revenue producing games. I mean, we're used to blockbusters in the realm of film, and for example, the Avengers brought in the first 5 days $244 million. Definitely a blockbuster. And yet Call of Duty Modern Warfare brought in $775 million within 5 days. And if you look at the top five grossing video games within 5 days, compare them to the top five grossing films within 5 days, you'll see that the digital gaming far, it's not even close, supersedes the amount of revenue generated. So it absolutely is a force to be reckoned with and is very much a form of reality, not something merely to be scoffed at. It is a legitimate form of business, and it is a huge revenue producing entity, as you have seen, at least from that. So at this point, that's probably all I'm going to do in terms of an elaboration of lecture until I can figure out what's going on with some of my computer programs. I think I'll keep this short. Thanks.